Let's talk about the parable of the sower in Mark chapter 4, verse 1 through 20. And let's talk about the soil and the condition of our hearts and the soil in our life. Let me explain. The farmer sows the message of the kingdom. What falls on the beaten path represents those who hear the message, but immediately Satan appears and snatches it from their hearts. And what is sown on gravel represents those who hear the message and receive it joyfully. But because their hearts fail to sink a deep root, they don't endure for long. For when trouble or persecution comes on account of the message, they immediately wilt and fall away. And what is sown among thorns represents those who hear the message, but they allow the cares of this life and the seduction of wealth and the desires for other things to crowd out and choke the message so that it produces nothing. But what is sown on good soil represents those who open their hearts to receive the message, and their lives bear good fruit. Some yield a harvest of 30, 60, and even 100-fold. So what is your heart condition tonight? What is the soil that the seed is falling on? Because if it's like the thorny soil, that seed isn't going to take root. And if there's no root, there's no fruit. And so you have to ask yourself and evaluate the condition of your soil, which is your heart condition. Where is the word of God falling? Do you have a hard, stubborn, stony heart like Ezekiel talks about? And you need God to give you a heart of flesh. You need God to give you a heart transplant. You need God to heal the broken heart that you carry, the calluses that have taken root on your heart. Some people deal with past traumas and pain and hurt and sorrow and things that they've gone through in life. If you don't heal from those things, you're not going to have good soil for the word of God to go deep and be rooted in your life so that you could produce good fruit in your life, so that your character will display the image of God. And so we need to ask God to heal those areas. We need to ask him to soften our hearts. We need to ask him to give us good soil so that when his word is planted, it takes root and it goes deep down under the surface and it lasts. And when persecution comes, we're able to last. We're able to stand firm on our foundation and on our faith. And we don't waver and we don't go astray and we don't fall away during those times. We need to be deeply rooted in the things of God and in the word of God. And in order for the word to go deeply rooted in us, we have to have good soil. We have to have healthy hearts. We have to have pure hearts. We have to be in a good heart condition and a good heart posture to be teachable, to be moldable, to be pliable in the hand of God. And so ask him